Hello, this is the Goop! I just did a video. I was recording it, and all of a sudden there was an issue. And I got cut off partway through it. All that footage just lost. I could have continued, and I don't have Sony Vegas installed yet. I need to get it installed. I'll probably get it installed later. I pretty much feel like I have to start completely over when something like that happens. I hope the audio's working right this time. Anyhow, it's probably best that it happened. I might have said some things that I shouldn't have said. It happens. Anyhow, I just wanted to talk about why I started doing a YouTube channel. I started doing it partly as an outlet. I live alone, no sympathy needed. I'm not looking for sympathy. Anything I say, I'm just talking about my life. I'm talking about how things are. I'm not looking for pity. I'm just ranting a bit. So just hear me out. I have scoliosis, curvature of the spine, and degenerative arthritis. Couple that with being bipolar depressive. I don't know how you say that. It doesn't seem like I am, but that's because I'm on medication, thankfully. I'm on this little medication here. It's called bupropion. It's also known, that's a generic name, bupropion HCl. It's 150 milligrams XL. It's a tablet to take daily. It lasts for 24 hours, and then I have to take another one. But yeah, that's the reason I'm not too horrible with my depression right now. I still have, every now and then, I have horrible fits. I'm never going to get on camera when I'm like that. It's best I don't. It's best I don't. I hope everybody can hear me. The last time I tried to record, something also happened to the audio. I had to unplug a really crappy mic. Let me show you. They had to unplug this. This thing is a piece of crap. I've had it for a while. It was okay for some things, but I find that this thing right here, this little speaker right there, on the actual camera works a bit better. You can actually hear me. But yeah, no, this is an outlet. I don't have friends where I live either. I've tried making friends. It's difficult, especially when you're surrounded by people with an IQ no higher than 3. It's really hard. Yeah, I live in a big thicket. That's what it's called. It's in a little town called Boton, Texas. Yeah, I pretty much gave away where I live. Yeah, that's not good. You really shouldn't do that, but I live in Big Thicket Retreat. It's not that small, but it's kind of small. It's like a subdivision. But a lot of the people out here are, they're just, wonderful tall, like, they're real slack, all yokel, real following. You know those types. That's what I'm surrounded by. They get to talking like this. You know what I'm saying? They get to talking like this when they accent like this. Man, I just don't know what to think about it. But okay, that's how they talk. That's the people I'm surrounded by. If you mention, none of them really know technology. I can't associate with these people. I can't relate to them. That's the word I was looking for. Relate. Can't really relate to them. They're all about hunting, fishing, working on their trucks, watching paint dry. They're not about politics, technology, video games, anime. None of those things. I'm like the only nerd in this area. But, yeah, I'm surrounded by a lot of, no other way to say it, rednecks. That's what I'm surrounded by. Surrounded by the blue-collar types. And if you do mention video games, they'll go, oh yeah, I play Call of Duty. I love me some Call of Duty. Of course you do. These are the kind of people who play games nowadays, and this is all they play, and there's a vast majority of these kind of people, and I've said this before. That's why games aren't quite like they used to be. You used to get lots of platformers and role-playing games and stuff. You look at the Super Nintendo era, there were some sports games, there was a lot of platformers, a lot of RPGs, JRPG, I should say. At this point, we call them JRPGs, Japanese RPGs. So what do we call Western RPGs? I keep calling them WRPGs, Western RPGs. Western role-playing games. Vastly different in some ways. You get to talk to these people. If you try to talk about video games, it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Call of Duty and Battlefront. Oh yeah. Ow! And yeah, so I don't have friends here. I've tried. I live by myself. I do not drive yet. I'm trying to get my license. I'm trying to, so I can at least get out and take care of my business. I mean, I'm probably not going to make any videos until this weekend. Again this weekend. But, wow. Yeah. So this is. I don't have anything going on. I hate saying it like this. I have no life. No life whatsoever at all. So I come here. And I talk to everyone and do my messed up voices, and it's an outlet for me. I don't have friends to talk to about this kind of stuff, so I talk to the camera. That's what I'm doing. I was inspired to do this. Inspired, is that the word I'm looking for? I guess inspired. Yeah, I was inspired by watching Rich of Review Tech USA, Alpha Omega Sin, and Boogie 2988. Who else? I can't remember who else I watched, but I mean, they do pretty much what I'm doing. I hate saying it like this, and this is more of an observation. Please, Rich, don't hate me. You essentially are like an anchor man. That's what you do for the most part. You get these stories, and you then report and give your thoughts. That's a little different from a news anchor, but it's very similar, and that's pretty much what I do too. When I do give my own thoughts, which oftentimes are pretty much. I pretty much am saying the same thing that everybody else has already said. Sorry, I fiddle with stuff. But yeah, I get inspired to do this because I mean it's something to do other than playing video games all day. I can't do that all day. I love video games, but I can't do it all day. Watch some TV every now and then. Clean on my house. The last video I made behind me, you see nothing but foam rubber stuff on my bed. I had to wash my blankets and stuff. They needed washed. I keep using those over and over again. I just like how they look. I don't know. It's a mess right now. I need to learn to make my bed. I'm sure if any ladies are watching, they're going, that man lives like a pig. Actually, when a woman talks like that, no, oh my God, he lives like a pig. That's a little more like it. Oh my God. I actually don't like those types of women. They sound like airheads. I like intelligent women. So I get real antsy when a woman comes up to me and goes, oh my God, for sure, how you doing? Oh my God. Immediately my mind goes, okay, she's an airhead bimbo. She's stupid. Maybe they're not all like that, but every time I've ever met a girl who talked like this, like a belly girl, oh my God. My reaction was, what the fuck? What the ever-loving fuck? Back away slowly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's women out there going, he lives like a pig. Yeah, what a mess. Yeah, it's pretty messy. I live by myself. What the hell? I mean, when you live by yourself, especially in the days where your depression takes over. Yeah, along with having scoliosis and degenerative arthritis, I have my bipolar depressive anxiety disorder stuff. I take a little medication called bupropion HCl, 150 milligrams extended release. It's basically Wellbutrin, if you've ever heard of that. It helps. It helps. There's still the days where I'm a wreck. You won't see me on camera when I'm a wreck. It won't happen. Nobody wants to see some guy stumbling on the camera. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. There's actually one other guy that really inspired me to start doing this, and I'm surprised I never mentioned him. I mentioned my favorite personalities on YouTube, and I never mentioned him. And I feel horrible for never mentioning this guy. He actually kind of encouraged me a little. At one point, I think he did. Spatry from Spatry's Cup of Linux. I like that guy. Yeah, I do like Linux. I don't use it very often. Sad, I know. I don't use it very often for a lot of people's reasons not using it very often. There hasn't been much support technologically wise, graphics wise, games. That's changing slowly. Thank you, Valve, that you're putting your best foot forward with this. It needed to happen. I would prefer to use Linux, but a lot of the stuff I enjoy using doesn't really want to work with Linux. So I end up using Windows a lot. I don't like using Windows. I don't really like supporting Microsoft. I feel like they're a greedy company. So, yeah. Let's see something here real quick on my camera. The enable Panto controls first. Okay, that doesn't work. That's weird. I hate when you can't control things when you're recording. When you're recording and doing stuff, you cannot do anything with the control panel. I've got the Logitech webcam software running. That's how I record myself. That's sad. I need to get Sony Vegas installed. It needs to be installed. It needs to be. I'll get it done tonight sometime. But yeah, that's what inspired me. I would Smatcher, if you ever watch this, dude, I would love to be in on your little conversations. I would love to be on News and Nonsense. I love when you go, NSA, everyone loves the NSA. No, we don't. Nobody likes the NSA. I know their excuse for that's another video. I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, I should talk about the NSA myself. My feelings on that. In fact, my next video is probably going to be political. I already did one political, and that was about net neutrality. Recently, they're really pushing this to prevent it. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what kind of trouble this is going to cause. They need to work for the people, and I've said this before, but yeah, this video is going on too long. I pretty much said everything I got to say. Yeah, I was inspired by a lot of guys on here, and I wanted to get on here, and I wanted to yak at people and talk, have myself listen. I have some loyal followers now. I like that. I got some guys watching. That's good. A couple of views is good, actually. A couple of subscribers. That's fine. Anybody else wants to subscribe? Go on, subscribe. I'm casually just saying, go ahead and do it if you want to, because I mean, it's up to you. I hate videos where the guy's like, please subscribe. Subscribe below, please, God, please subscribe. No, we're not going to be subscribed. You subscribe if you want to, but it makes me happy because that means I feel like I'm talking to friends. I feel like I've got some friends. I feel like I'm talking to them. They're listening. Sometimes they comment, sometimes they don't. And that makes me feel good. It makes me feel less lonely. He's a lot less lonely. Ooh. Yeah, I randomly do Mario. My hope is one day, that when Charles Martinet can no longer do Mario, Luigi, Wario, all these characters, my hope is that Nintendo sees my videos at some point, even though I've said some crap things. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I love you, Nintendo, but at the same time, yeah, I do question stuff. I do go, why? Why, Nintendo, why? And the only reason I get like that is because I want to see you do better. Unfortunately, I'm not a sheep. I don't follow just to follow and just to... I'm not unquestionable on things. I question things constantly. Completely constantly. I question things, but yeah, I'm hoping that one day Charles Martinet, they need a replacement. I'm hoping they can start looking on the internet, find me, and go, we need to hire him. That is my best Japanese impression. Actually, I think I could do Satoru Iwata. We need to hire him. Hi. I don't know how to do it. Direct to you. Hello. I am Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. That's how he sounds. I'm not making fun of him. Look, anytime that I mimic somebody or something, I don't do it to make anybody feel bad. I only copy what I like. And I like his accent. I like the way he talks. I do that with anything. Anything that I do, it's not to make anybody feel bad. So if somebody out there goes, why are you making fun of me? I'm not really making fun of you, I'm just mimicking you. I like to mimic what I like. If I didn't like somebody, If I didn't like anything about them, I wouldn't even mimic them. You wouldn't hear anything from my mouth. But yeah, I've said pretty much what I want to say about this. This video is just, yeah, I got into this as an outlet. It is, in fact, an outlet. I hate when I slump down in my chair. This is an outlet for me. It's something to do. And so I do it. I do still want to get a better camera. I mean, not camera. Well, yeah, maybe a camera. You'll notice my videos are kind of low quality, but that's because I don't want them to be giant. I do go talking for a long time. Otherwise, it takes too long. There is no cable, no DSL where I live. I'm using satellite internet. It's not perfect. It's rather limited. I can't do things at all hours like I want to. I run out very easily. Satellite is garbage. I really wish they would expand. The hell it is. Yeah, I'll say that for another video. But yeah. This has been the Goof. And you all just, sorry if I get real loud, but yeah, eventually I'm going to get a new microphone right here, a good one. One of those really nice, fancy ones, with a brown thing that helps filter it. That way, to quote Boogie, that way I sound my best. I can't do his voice very good. He said that once, he goes, and in my mic, so I sound my best. My favorite video from Boogie is the one where he beats the crap out of the Easy Eyes keyboard. That was brilliant. I love that. I have a hammer. He beats the crap out of it. That was hilarious. That's the video that got me hooked on his stuff. Yeah, this has been the Goof. You all have a great one. Thank you for those who watch me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I like to feel like this is worthwhile, other than just venting, other than just to talk. When people listen, I feel like it's all worthwhile, and I thank you. So, yeah. You all have a great day, and I'll be posting another video here eventually. Yeah. Alright, bye.